Okay, like an idiot, I'm sitting here looking to make sure that we're on, and we are, it seems. I guess we're on. I don't know. Okay, like an idiot, I'm sitting here looking to make sure that we're on, and we are, it seems. I guess we're on.
I can hear you, but...
Where the hell's that coming from? Like an idiot, there it is. All right. Yeah, we're on. We're streaming. We're live. Yes?
Are we sure?
I know, I'm not sure.
All I see are commercials.
Where are you looking?
Oh, yeah, there we are. We're looking dumb. It just came up on my YouTube.
Oh, okay.
So we are streaming, and wow, it's almost like we're rookies.
I feel like I'm a rookie half the time. Earlier in the political program we did, we had all that trouble in the beginning. We've been doing it for months. All of a sudden there's trouble. And now this. The problem with this is that there's no theme or anything, so we kind of have this cold intro. If we're going to be doing this on any kind of regular basis, we need to have a theme. We need to be, have some graphics, because right now we've got a weird graphic behind us that's not really appropriate for the show. But anyway, welcome everybody. This is...
Wait. What's wrong with my graphic? I'm in my cave.
Your graphic is perfect. Yeah, no, yours is perfect.
I have Sasquatch right there. I have Jimmy Hoffa's grave.
Looks like
Elvis is...
Yeah.
Or is it Bigfoot? It could be Bigfoot, Sasquatch. It's the same, right?
Yes.
They make really ugly sounds, and they stink. I have Elvis right there.
Yep, you do.
I have an alien somewhere, but I don't know where. I think he's hiding. He's a little shy. Anyway.
Yeah.
I'm in my cave of conspiracies.
Yeah, no, you're very pro. But the background we've got here behind us, behind our images, is the political one. So I'll change it as we're going along. Hey, Rebel. Hey, Kelsey. We're trying something here. All right. You're doing that a lot. You got a little. All right. Go on. All right. Yeah. So we're gonna. We're gonna. Jesus, what is this?
Just talk over me.
Yeah, your volume went down too. Did you move your mic or turn it down or something?
Oh, I don't know. How's that?
That's better. Hey, Rebel. Hey, Kelsey. Hey, Breaking the Image. Good to see you guys. We're just doing a little pilot program here. Britt and I have done this on occasion where we have wanted to chat a little bit about a paranormal, and we thought tonight would be a good night to do that, so that's why we're here. And what we're going to do is going to just take a look at some news stories that relate to the paranormal. We haven't read them. We don't know what they're about. We're going to take a look at them with you in real time and comment a little bit. How's that sound?
You know what this is? You know what this is like, JV?
What?
This is like when those political talking head kids on the YouTube stream, that YouTube thing on the interwebs, when they're reading the political news.
Oh yeah.
And then pontificating off of the political.
Yeah.
We're gonna do that exact same thing, except with ghosts and aliens and Bigfoot and Jimmy Hoffa and whatever other.
I wish I had a story about Jimmy Hoffa. I wish I did.
Can we cuss on this channel?
Yeah, we're on YouTube and Twitch. We can cuss. But I wouldn't cuss too much.
Okay.
I wouldn't cuss like the drunken sailor that you normally are.
Right. Well, on the political show, I have a lot of passion. I get angry, and it just flows like, Yeah. Like, I was going to say something even ruder than cussing, so I'll just shut up now. What do we have on tap?
Yeah, all right, well, let's take a look at our first one. This is more of a promotion than it is a news story, but it's a Scranton After Dark walking tours reveal city's haunted history and paranormal activities. They're going to be doing this. Of course, Halloween season is upon us, so it started, or it will start the 17th. That was Friday night. We're now into Saturday here on the East Coast, but Friday night, so tonight basically, through October 29th. You know this group, don't you? NEPA or... where is it? It's the Northeast Paranormal Association or whatever the heck it is. I think they're running this thing.
Yeah, they've been around. They've been around forever, and they do a legit job trying to look for the paranormal activity with equipment and proper documentation and whatnot. They're not just out to scare you and make you poop yourself.
Yeah, and whatnot. They do. They're doing.
You
these,
said what? Not me.
I said it to repeat you because you just said it. They're doing it Friday. Do you not even realize you say it? Is that the thing? Do you not even?
I think you're making stuff up.
Okay. They're doing this Friday evenings from now through October 29th. Let's see. They're talking about some haunted buildings, including the Casey Laundry Building. Which is near the Imperial Underwear Factory? This sounds like your kind of paranormal stuff.
Well, if I'm gonna get some new underwear and some washing done, I'm in.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't
say
know
anything about the claims. What's going on?
Yeah, see, I'm trying to read this as we're talking, and I don't see. It just talks about tickets. It talks about a scavenger hunt. It talks about more information.
Oh my God. Yeah. You got scammed in your email. They sent this email to you. It's like a big story.
Yeah.
And all it is an advertisement to get you to read it on air. and you just gave them a free ad.
I just gave him a free ad. Chad, I just gave him a free ad.
I guess
I did.
Yeah, I guess that's what happens when you don't pre-read the stuff. What's the next email?
It happens when you get old, too.
Yeah, it's true.
It does. Hold on. I want to see if there's... I'm trying to find... This is the other thing I get really frustrated with. Like right now, I don't know where the frickin' chat is for Twitch. Where did it go? Where did the Twitch chat go? It's just not here.
You had no problem finding it for the political show.
Yeah, well,
I just don't think you love the paranormal people as much as you do the political people.
I don't think that's it. But okay, let's go to the next one here. This is pretty cool. This is pretty cool. Fossil of a strange sea creature discovered. Interesting.
Wow.
I've never seen a sea creature
like Bangladesh
with 5 heads and white helmets on each head. That is a very strange looking sea creature.
And that one sea creature with his head in the ground has like an old school set of earphones with music playing.
Yeah, or just ear protectors. One of the two. Obviously, the sea creature is very concerned about its hearing. This is members of the Royal Ontario Museum. It's a fieldwork crew. They're extracting a shale slab that contains the fossil of Titanocories. Gainesi. I've never been able to pronounce the dinosaur things. But this thing is it's look at this thing. Look what this thing looks like.
It's a little thing.
How do you know it's a little thing? There's no scale there.
Well, look at the picture. I mean, it's only like an inch by an inch.
Yeah, but there's no scale. So this thing lived 506 million years ago in the warm waters of the ocean floor. It's an arthropod.
But they're in the mountains right now.
Yeah, well, the ocean floor got heaved up to the mountains. Yeah, look at this thing. Oh, God, that's gross looking. Look at that.
It looks like a sand. You know what that is? That's it. When you were a kid, you go to the beach and you dig up the sand crabs. That's what it is. It's a sand crab.
That looks like a sand crab.
Just a really old sand crab.
Oh, that's disgusting.
I mean, that's all it is.
Did
you ever do that as a kid? You look for the bubbles and...
Sure. What if this thing... Actually, the
reality is
I didn't live near the ocean, Britt, so I didn't do the same things you did. I went to the ocean on vacation a couple times, but you lived close to the ocean. So you did that stuff.
Yeah, it was a daily thing for me.
So
we really need to know scale on this because if I could fit in that hole right there, that's really scary.
That's what I'm talking about. I'm looking for some sizes here. It doesn't give us any sizes that I can find. However, its claws did not pick up the prey. Instead, it pulled the prey into its mouth. Yikes. Had 2 claws to capture prey. Had gills and a series of flaps on the side of its body for swimming. It was a giant.
A giant compared to what?
I don't say. In its day, it was a giant. It was also very strange looking. It could be compared to a giant swimming head since the body was so short. 50 centimeters. 50 centimeter long body.
Oh, geez, you're throwing metrics at me? What does that even mean?
Well, 2 centimeters is about an inch. So that'd be 25 inches. That'd be 2 feet. 2 feet long.
Oh, I guess that's big enough to get your foot stuck in.
2 feet long on that. Yeah. Okay. Huh. All right. So
it's crazy how the world has changed, though. I mean, that 5 million years ago, that was a warm ocean. Wait.
What?
5 million years ago, it was a warm ocean, and the lands were reversed. And then we went through an ice age, and the mountains came up, and now we're in a heat wave. It's almost like this hot, cold thing is like on a cycle.
Wouldn't that be interesting if someone realized that?
I just solved climate change.
Yeah.
It's fixed. We don't have to worry about it.
Yeah. By the way, it was 508 million years ago, not 5 million. 500 million years ago.
That's really long.
500 million years ago.
How long has life been on the planet? How old do they figure out
the planet is like 4 billion years old. So, and I don't know what they calculate for life, the beginning of life. But the planet itself is 4 billion years old. So that's why when we talk about, climate change, well, the Earth is warming over the last 20 years. 20 years is not even a fraction of a second in Earth time. It's not even a fraction of a second in Earth time. The Earth is 4.2 billion years old. 20 years doesn't even register. It is an insignificant. 100 years is an insignificant amount of time. it seems like a lot to us because our lifespan is that. But in geological time, in Earth time, it is not even a blip.
And if you think about it, man has only been on the bones of primitive Homo sapiens first appeared about 300,000 years ago.
Yeah.
So we've only been on this planet a blip of a time.
Yeah. In fact, I took some of these classes in college, and I remember one of my professors saying if the life of the Earth up until this point was a 12-hour clock, the old-fashioned kind of clock which had hands, minute hand, hour hand, and a second hand. Man's existence on Earth would be like the last 2 or 3 seconds before midnight. All that other time is prehistory or pre-man's history on Earth. So
wow.
that's how rational people recognize that anybody that tells you they know what's happening with the climate based on 1,000 years even, they can't possibly tell you. There's not enough time. You'd have to look at millions of years to actually understand any kind of trend in the Earth. And we also know that 25,000 years ago the Earth was 3/4 covered with ice. And we've been warming since then.
Right.
So, here's
well, okay. So they say Wikipedia says 3.8 billion years ago, we've documented the beginnings of life at the microbial level. Apparently.
Okay, so
3.8 billion years ago, roughly.
Yeah. So the Earth is 4.2 billion years, and
right.
life started 4.5, is they're saying? All right, so 4.5. Life started 3.8. That's 700 million years the Earth existed without life. 700 million. Right. 700 million years. I mean,
that's crazy.
We go back to the age of the Egyptians. That was what, 6,000 years ago, and that is our scope of history. 6,000 years doesn't even measure on 700 million years. I mean, and that's just the period where there was no life. So it's crazy. Our perspective is skewed.
It's very skewed. And also, one of the major glaciers in like Iceland or somewhere in those countries, the last 4 years has been growing back, and it's gained like something like 900 feet or something like that of glacier growth. So
yeah, they don't ever talk about that stuff. Let's talk about UFOs for a minute here, because here's a story: an alleged
UFOs.
An alleged UFO with strange flash spotted along Illinois-Wisconsin border. When I need UFO coverage, I head to Reddit. I don't know who this is. It's my one and only source for all things unidentified flying objects. Somehow, this thing was spotted along the Illinois-Wisconsin state line less than 2 weeks ago, and it counts as a UFO. It's unidentified. It's flying.
Is that what it looked like? Those photos?
Or
is that an artist rendition?
This is from Getty Images. These are just stock photos, I think.
Wait, so Getty has photographers that went out and took photos of this UFO? I mean, it's a pretty cool UFO.
These are great pictures. My guess is this is more of an artist rendering picture than it is anything real. But you can see in this picture. Can you see right there where my mouse is? That was body being drawn up. The body being drawn up into the
Yeah, this is an actual photo of the incident. I mean, this is real. There were security cameras out there.
Okay.
And this is what it documented. This is the real deal.
Wait a minute. Before you blow it off, the video is one of the better videos I've seen. It's exactly what I've seen many times before. Where's the video? I don't see a video. Oh, here it is. Can I play this? Oh, I can play it.
Can you enlarge it?
Oh, shit. I can. It's just going to take me a second.
Like go wall to wall.
Oh, I can do it that way, too.
Yeah, just expand the video itself.
It's not doing anything.
Maybe. I'm not seeing anything on my side. Are you seeing something on your side?
Yeah, hang on.
Oh, there it is. That little speck of light right there?
I guess.
That's freaking Starlink. Oh, no, wait. It's turning. I mean, okay, so if you have alien technology, don't you think they would have a dimmer switch for their lights?
Yeah, but then how would the other alien craft know where they are, and they might run into each other? Okay, I'm going to replay that because I didn't see anything but a dot in the sky. Do you see anything? I just see a dot. and you can't tell what's moving. Is the camera moving, or is the object moving?
I think that's
the camera moving, because you just saw the horizon there. You see it?
Yeah.
We go back here. Watch.
Yeah. I wonder if that's a space station reflecting the sunlight because it's so high
right
up.
Here, you see the ground for a second. Yeah. So the camera's moving around. So, the quote on
this is one of the better videos This is one of the better videos that he's seen, and he's claiming it to be UFO. What else has he claimed that's worse than this to be UFO? We gotta question this guy's research.
I know. A plane, a satellite, the flash at the end isn't a flash. That's just the camera being moved quickly. I don't know. That's pretty weak. That one's pretty weak, I'd say.
I like that one right there, though. That's a great shot of a UFO. I want to know who got that shot. And how did they get the shot right at the right time that the celestial being was being sucked up?
I know.
Is that a cow or is that a human?
It's impressive. That's a human with arms kind of splayed back here. The guy he's like, on his back with his arms out to the side, being drawn up there.
Do you think they're gonna do butt stuff to him?
Of course they are. That's what aliens do when they abduct you. They probe. The anal probe is a very infamous device of torture and medical research.
Why did they? Why is that what always happens? Why do aliens? Why are they fascinated on that?
Why are they fascinated with people's
every
butts?
alien abductee talks about something with their ass. I don't
know. I don't know of one alien abductee that's talked about something with that. That seems like it'd be a pop culture thing. I don't know of one. Do you?
Hey, I have seen T-shirts. Get in, stupid. We're doing butt stuff.
Oh man!
If it's in T-shirts, it's real. I mean, it's happened enough.
I suppose that's true. If it's on a T-shirt, it's got to be real. You know who Luis Salazando is, right? He's the UFO guy here. He's been kind of at the core of all this disclosure going on with the Pentagon and other places. I still think it's kind of a soft or a weak disclosure. However, he's got a memoir that's being published, and he was at one point the head of the U.S. government's UFO program, which is called the Advanced Aerospace Threat Identification Program, better known as ATIP. He was on a 60 Minutes discussion recently about UFOs following the report that was delivered to Congress in June. But he's got a memoir coming out.
Do you think he'll answer the question of why aliens do the butt stuff?
If anybody knows why the aliens do the butt stuff, it's going to be Luis Elizondo. He's going to know.
I wonder if they have colon cancer in the alien worlds because they're always checking butts.
For some reason, I'm a little bit concerned that you're so fixated on the butts.
You're the one that dragged me into the alien world, and that's what they do. I've seen the T-shirt. Scotty Roberts did a big article about it, and he made some greater. How is Scotty Roberts, by the way? Have you talked to him lately?
I talk to him every once in a while. Yeah, he was part of the Independence Gang in the beginning until we moved the show to the same time his show is.
Yeah, and then he became a wussy.
Yeah, well, he has his show, but he's always welcome back, and I have him on Beyond Reality every once in a while, so he's fun. He's fun to talk with.
Maybe he can explain the butt stuff.
He probably knows. Anybody
that's listening right now, can you guys please text him right now or message him and ask him tell him that Britt wants to know about the butt stuff, and can he please explain that? Just send him a message. He'll understand.
Well,
he's going to be like, what the hell is going on?
I know. He's like, what the hell did they say about me? Bigfoot enthusiasts plan an October invasion of northern Minnesota, eh? If you love anything Bigfoot, you might want to check out this gathering for enthusiasts and experts. It's the second annual Minnesota Bigfoot Conference. It'll be October 1st through the 3rd at the Timberlake Lodge in Grand Rapids. Isn't Grand Rapids in Michigan? Oh, maybe there's a Grand Rapids in Minnesota too.
Maybe there's another one.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Where can I put you so you're not in the way? Where can I put you?
That's not the way. There we go. Hey, there we go. Hey, there's two of me. Wow.
We don't want that.
It's always better to have two of me.
What's this? We don't want that. Oh boy.
Hey, you're out of control pushing buttons over there.
I know. I can't find. There should. All right, I'll fix that in a minute. The Bigfoot conference will start with a VIP dinner. Is that VIP with Bigfoot? Is Bigfoot going to be there? Okay, it's a VIP dinner, but you buy your own drinks and food. So it's at a secret location.
That. Oh, well, that's VIP. Come to our VIP dinner and you're paying for it all.
The Bigfoot conference will start with the VIP dinner with other VIP ticket holders and the event speakers. After dinner, you'll join everyone for a night hike. Maybe you'll run into the ultimate VIP for the weekend, Bigfoot.
Night hike.
Saturday and Sunday, the doors to the conference open they open at 9 a.m. Speakers and presentations starting at 10 a.m. There'll be vendor booths so you can get all your Bigfoot hunting gear and souvenirs. You want to watch this video? Should we watch it?
Sure, why not? What the hell?
Focus. All right, hey everybody. Lucid One Minnesota Bigfoot Research Team here. I am here with Joe. He
Why the hell is he in a wife beater?
contacted us yesterday
There's no
afternoon
volume on our
about
side.
You got no audio?
a sighting
I have
of
no
a
audio.
small family group of 3 individuals.
So I'm just kind of ad-libbing this.
that he
I'm out with me
had,
with my wife beater,
what was it,
my
11
big
o'clock
cross.
in the morning
We
around
got
that
some.
time
We
frame?
got some Bud Light.
And
We
this
got
is
some
not
guns.
even 24 hours
We're gonna go
old.
look for Bigfoot. We need some Bigfoot.
Talked to him at
and then
10:30
we're gonna put him in the
last night.
freezer.
All right, I don't know why there's no audio. I don't understand.
All right, did you? Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, I can hear it. And I don't
Can
know.
you hear it?
Yeah, I can hear it. Anyway, the headline speaker
Maybe
is
the people on.
the headline speaker is Dr. Jeff Meldrum. He's a professor of anatomy and anthropology at Ohio State University. Did you ever get into any of the controversy with Todd Standing? Did you see his documentary?
Who's Todd Standing?
He's a Bigfoot researcher, investigator, hunter, I guess.
No.
He did a documentary on, I think it was on Netflix for a while, and he had some of the most crystal clear, high definition film of Bigfoot. It was too good to be real, is what most people would say. He ended up suing, I think, California. He's suing some state to get them to recognize Bigfoot as a legitimate species and put Bigfoot on the endangered species list.
As much as I want to believe that maybe there was a Bigfoot at one time, but if there was a creature of that size, we would have seen it by now. We would have found bones. People have been looking for it. I truly believe the sightings of what people go, oh my God, Bigfoot. It's bears walking on their hind legs, because they've hurt themselves, their paws, whatever, the front, so they'll walk upright. They will actually do that.
Yeah. Yeah,
I bet you that's pretty much what it is.
There's actually a video that, I don't know, it seems like we talked about it. Maybe on BRR, I don't even know, but didn't you and I talk about it? It was a picture of a bear.
I think we did.
Upright. And it was mistaken as a Bigfoot.
Video walking through.
It may have been video or picture. Yeah. So
well, my ex-girlfriend Kim and her boyfriend are going to that thing, so maybe we can get an updated report from them. Maybe I can reach out and we'll have them do a live remote.
They're going to this particular one?
Yeah.
Are they really?
So I've been told.
Oh boy, I don't even want to know. I don't even want to know what the hell that's about. But if you're into Bigfoot, there's also this. Why Willow Creek is the gateway to Bigfoot country.
Ooh.
And that's all. I guess if you talk to just anybody about Willow Creek, there's a pretty good chance they can tell you a Bigfoot story. I don't think I want to play this video because we're not getting audio, so I won't. Have you ever gone Bigfoot hunting?
You know what, Chat. You know what? Actually, JB, Chat may have had audio, but I just wasn't getting it to me.
Well,
we've had that problem before where Chat can hear.
I don't
know.
know.
Someone answer in Chat when he was playing the wife beater dude? Could you guys hear that audio? Someone just let us know in YouTube Chat. But sometimes I don't get it. I don't know why.
Trust Divine Mercy said that Todd Standing sued Canada, and but I also thought he was suing a U.S. state as well. Yeah, so maybe I'm wrong about that.
And Steph says they had audio. So
you did? So when I was playing
it,
so why wouldn't you be able to hear that? That's weird.
Because you don't want me to hear shit, so I sound stupid.
That's true. Can you hear this?
Some have heard it rustling in the bush
Negative
or
Ghost
caught
Rider.
a glimpse of it behind a tree. Others have stumbled on footprints or clumps of hair. Evidence of a
I'm
mythical
pretty sure
creature
Chat
have
can
been
hear it.
found all over the Six Rivers National Forest, but if you really want to see that evidence up close, you'll find it
Who was that? The old guy with the white hair that was a Bigfoot quote-unquote expert? Norm. What was his name?
Welcome to Willow Creek.
He used
the
to come to
gateway
the
Bigfoot country.
Paranormal reality show.
Oh,
If you
yeah,
talk
I
to
know who you're
just about
talking about.
anyone in Willow Creek, there's a pretty good
what
chance
the hell was
they
his
can
name?
tell you a
I
Bigfoot
wonder if
story.
he's still alive.
He saw a Sasquatch come up.
Okay,
and he was
and
totally
Chat can
freaked
hear all
out.
that. I just
I've
can't.
heard
so.
stories, and from
Should we ad-lib?
reliable people.
Yes, we have a big hairy
I've
man
never
right
seen him
here.
personally, but
Yes, and he comes in
they've
here and he
never
drinks
proved he
once a
doesn't
week.
exist.
He
The reason
loves
that
the
sightings
loggers.
or evidence
and,
of the elusive
yeah.
creature are so prominent
have
in this
the
area
natural
is because
habitat
of the Patterson
Bigfoot.
film.
This is
The
from
Patterson film
1979.
gave
This is the
a
only
full-body
footage of it.
moving image to the.
I was
myth
drinking
and
my
legend.
Bud Light on the
copyright
back
reasons, we can
porch.
only show you images from the
You know, it's kind of hard for them to hear
Chances are
what's
you've seen
really
it on
being
TV
said
or
when
the
you're
internet
doing
before.
that.
Roger Patterson and
Hey,
Robert
you know what?
Gillen
It sounds good in
recorded
my
the
head.
iconic
That's what I'm going
Bigfoot
with.
Film back in 1967, just outside Willow Creek.
Nah, I
It
still
was
ain't
along
hearing shit.
Bluff Creek in the Six Rivers National Forest.
Just long enough to burn that image into your mind, so it never really went away for a lot of people.
Look at this guy.
Steve Stroyford is the owner of Bigfoot Books and
I know.
one of the
Bigfoot
many
Books?
Bigfoot researchers in town who actively search for signs of Sasquatch.
I might have seen one. I don't know. There were things that happened in the woods that were hard to explain.
That we don't want to
Steve
talk
says the
about.
Patterson film is one reason he moved to Willow Creek.
I wish I
in
could
the
figure out why you're not getting
1970s.
audio.
The other reason is the continued sightings and abundance of evidence collected in the area.
This was the original cast from Bob Titmus at the Patterson Film Site.
An entire room full of evidence can be found at the Willow Creek China Flat Museum Bigfoot Collection. So this is the holy grail of like Bigfoot research.
Yes.
Is this
Heidi
even
Johnson is
interesting?
one of the
Can you
docents at the
repeat it for me?
museum. She says the Bigfoot collection is one of the main attractions.
Just
in
talking
town.
to this is this the
Researchers
reason
from
this
all over the world have donated artifacts, pictures.
the reason this is
paintings,
here
and
is because this is
Bigfoot
near the site of where the
memorabilia.
Patterson
Everybody
Gimlin
enjoys
film was
the museum. They enjoy
captured.
Bigfoot. I just hope that nobody ever catches him.
Catching
Oh,
Bigfoot
there he
is
is.
actually
Oh, no.
a real possibility around here, at least for Bigfoot hunter Larry Wadsworth.
he is.
I got a
Where's
Humboldt
Bigfoot
County
at?
Sasquatch hunting permit.
You got to.
All right. Oh, why is there some? Oh, I thought that was like a gag. That's a mask. Oh man.
Masks.
I don't know.
Masks are for the weak-minded.
What else?
What else do you have in the email bag of tricks? Or was
Well,
this it?
here's a conspiracy one that we might want to talk about just a little bit. This
All right, I like
says
conspiracy. I live in
this
Conspiracy
says-
Junction, population 3.
this says Marilyn Monroe was assassinated because John F. Kennedy spilled UFO secrets.
That's true. Actually, Marilyn Monroe was an alien princess from the planet Voltar,
Oh,
and she was sent here to observe us. And then, but she got a little power hungry, and she was trying to take over control of the world, and she knew she had to go through the United States for that. So she seduced our president, and was trying to inject her being into him so that she would have more power. But they figured it out, and they had to take her out.
well, this article
I
says
think it was
that the icon's death at 36 years old has long been a source of all kinds of conspiracy theories. In fact, we just had a guy on that talked about her death was a CIA thing. Many allege
I
that it
think
was
she was killed by Tommy Lee Jones and Will Smith.
many allege that her relationship was due to that it was due to her relationship with the president and his brother Bobby. But there's a book called Diary of Secrets, UFO Conspiracies, and the Mysterious Death of Marilyn Monroe. Claims she was murdered because she was deemed a national security threat. She was being told government secrets, one of them about crashed UFOs and strange dead bodies that were held at military bases. That's according to Nick Redfern. We know Nick.
Yeah.
Is this Nick's
He's not
book?
that crazy.
Is this Nick's book?
Maybe.
Where does it say where the book? It doesn't say. Oh, author Nick Redfern. I'm assuming that means I know he's an author, but I'm assuming it means he's the author of this book. Huh. We're going to have him on the program, have him tell us about that. Oh, boy.
Yeah, I'm tired. I wonder what other secrets. It's amazing. It is amazing what a man will spill to a woman. Country secrets are what it be damned.
Yeah.
I'm going to impress you to get you into my.
It's true.
I will tell you anything to get you into my bed.
It's true. It's true.
Men are
It's true. Okay, so here's the last one we're going to do. Here's the last article we're going to do. By the way, we're just having fun with this.
Right.
Everybody's joining us, just looking at some headlines.
So people understand what's happening here. JV, because he's weird and does that other paranormal show, which is on this channel. He gets all kind. He signs up for these emails, and he gets this email blast once a day with weird paranormal stuff, which is what we've just basically rolled through. And we were joking about something else to do after the political show, because it really, the political show we do is really a downer. It's just, it really gets us down. So we want to do something fun.
Yeah.
So he was kind of going through these emails, and I was like, well, what if we just run our mouth about that? He's like, oh yeah, we totally could. So that's what we're going to kind of do after our political shows. We'll just open up his email box and see what's in there. We'll get rid of all the adult stuff, and then we'll just do some paranormal stuff.
All right, so this article is the weirdest creatures to wash ashore. There's several of them here.
Oh, that.
First one we have is look at that thing, the giant squid. God, those are disgusting. I can't believe people eat those. I can't believe people eat calamari and eat these things. They're just so disgusting. The little tentacles with the suction cups. Gross. Yeah.
Oh, will they stick to the inside of your mouth if they're not cooked right?
I don't know. This one washed up on a Spanish beach in October of 2013. It measured 30 feet long. It weighed 400 pounds. It's about the same size as an adult brown bear. And in 2020, an even larger one turned up in South Africa. Is this the one?
That's that eyeball.
Yeah, what's with that eyeball right there?
Yeah, it was a big eyeball. Just to see you better.
This is on a tarp though, so it looks like they moved it because like on a tarp there. You see that?
Yeah, they probably did, or it's photoshopped.
Okay, so Harry, so this residents of Oriental Mindoro province of the Philippines were baffled by the appearance of a huge hairy beast in May of 2018. Before experts were able to examine and identify the body, onlookers named the 20-foot carcass the Globster. As is to be expected of a gigantic rotting sea creature, the smell was staggering. Scientists later explained that the blobby body was probably the remains of a whale, and the hair-like strands covering it were most likely decomposing muscle fibers.
Oh, maybe.
That's pretty gross. The coast of South Africa became. I'm gonna enlarge. Let me just enlarge this a little bit so it's easier for people to see it. I should have done that before. Here we go. There we go. Okay. The coast of South Africa became the scene of a watery whodunit in May of 2017 when 3 great white sharks washed ashore. The puzzling part, they were all missing their livers, and one was missing its heart. Scientists performed necropsies on all 3 sharks, examining their injuries.
Yeah, those are, they're probably caught out at sea, pulled up on a boat. That stuff was pulled out because it's like not an aphrodisiac, but
delicacy.
It's like the rhino horn.
Delicacy or
not a delicacy. It's like a medicine thing. Like the horn of a rhino.
Yeah,
is like Chinese black magic medicine type stuff.
Yeah.
So they pulled it up, gutted it for what they wanted, and they sell it for probably $6 billion an ounce.
Well, maybe these scientists said that the likely culprit was orcas, killer whales. They're known to attack other shark species and eat their organs, and the sharks' injuries were consistent with their handiwork. Livers are a particularly choice snack for orcas because they're filled with fat and rich in nutrients. There you go.
Oh,
what's this thing?
Why didn't you read that first before I,
Because you started talking. What the hell is this thing?
Oh. So I think this is okay. Let me tell you what I think it is, and then you can read what it actually is. It looks like a piranha giving the middle finger to its neighbor that won't give him any food. That's what I'm going with.
That's pretty close.
Piranha. Look at those teeth.
Yeah. Well, this is you ever watch those programs where they show you the deep sea life, these creatures that live way down at the bottom of the ocean that are really weird looking things.
Right.
This is one of those. This is the one that has the thing, and I don't know if it's lighted, but you know how the thing kind of sticks out in front of it? You actually see him like in Finding Nemo cartoons where they kind of use it as a weird creature. But it's, it has this thing, like a thing sticking out in front. It's a lure, and the other fish come up to it, and then it, with those monstrous teeth,
it eats them.
It eats them.
Oh, so that hand thing is actually the top side of it.
Yeah. Yeah, you can see the eye
and
up
it
there.
dingles down. Oh, okay. Oh, I'm seeing it now.
This was found
I
at
just know I wouldn't
Crystal
wanna put my
Cove
finger
State.
in that
This was
mouth.
yeah, I know. Yeah, this was found
Or
at
something else.
Crystal Cove State Park in California in May of this year. It was a rare find.
Oh, wow.
Since these fish usually lurk in dark water about 3,000 feet below the surface of the water, and they're very, very spooky looking. Absolutely. What do we have here? The next thing. A beach full of sea potatoes. What the hell are sea potatoes?
Well, it's a vegetable that it grows in the kelp beds. And it kind of attaches to the kelp beds as it's hanging down, and then it grows, and then animals eat it.
Are you just making shit up, or?
That's what I think it is.
Okay.
Tell me what it is.
They're actually sea urchins.
It's particularly good with sour cream and butter.
They're yeah, with maybe bacon and cheese too.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
These are fondly known as heart urchins or sea potatoes. These urchins are covered in short yellow brown spines when they're alive, and they spend their days buried several inches into the seabed around countries including the UK, Ireland, and Japan. Experts believe the reason these were washed up on the shore is because it was a mass mating event gone wrong. Sea potatoes come out of their burrows to breed, but a storm may have killed both the mood and the urchins themselves. Ooh, what's this one?
What's up with the dead crab that's in the middle of it?
Yeah, I don't know what he's doing there.
He's dead too. I think what it was a carpet bombing by Joe Biden, trying to kill some.
Here's a.
So this is a super dangerous. This is the most dangerous species on the planet, and they normally have long hair and they dye at different colors. They wear bikinis, clothes that show a lot of skin to suck men in, and then they crush the human male soul almost every time.
And of course,
now the thing that's on the ground from the ocean.
You're talking about this right here, right?
That is a danger. If you see that, run. That right there will destroy. Is the most deadly animal on this planet. That right there looks like 1,000-peed, a quadrillion-peed.
A quadrillion-peed. All right, so this thing
I don't know, what do they call them? Millipedes, centipedes?
Yeah, millipedes, centipedes. This was found on a California coast in June of 2015. It's a deep-sea oarfish. It's usually deep in the water, but this giant was beached. It measures 13 and a half feet long, and this particular event gave scientists a chance to study the creature and its internal biology. As well as examining its muscles, feeding apparatus, and jelly-like bones, the scientists took a look at its reproductive system. I'm sure they did. They're a bunch of pervs.
Yeah, the more butt stuff. What the hell?
I know. So these aren't. I don't think. Yeah, this says they don't. So at some point there was a bunch of decapitated sea lions that were on the shore. This is not a picture of that because they didn't want to show gross headless carcasses, but at least 5 sea lions were spotted between April and July, some with their clean skulls laid next to their bodies. Marine mammal experts believed it was work of humans. Yeah,
it was Italians. It was the Italian orcas.
Yeah, make him a deal, an offer they can refuse.
Yeah. And they obviously refused, so they had to have their attitude adjusted.
Yeah, I made him an offer he couldn't refuse. It was an offer you couldn't refuse. Oh, what the hell are these things? Penis fish! Britt, this is right up your alley.
Why would it be up my alley?
You were talking about penis fish on our BBB program.
That's true, we were. We had a photo of one.
Yeah.
It was a really big penis fish.
Yeah.
I think it was from Africa.
In 2019, a California beach became the scene of a mass penis fish beaching. They're 10-inch long creatures. They're plump and they're pink. And they're
damn, 10 inches.
Yeah. The worm's phallic shape is perfect for a life of building burrows, among other things.
Tubuku. You have no options with a cock that size. I mean, a penis that size.
Oh, you please. This is a family channel-ish. What is this?
Ish. It looks like plastic trash.
Yeah,
in
this is
in the
water
ocean.
bottles.
Maybe condoms, used condoms.
This is
Oh, is it used water bottles?
no, it's not. It's by the wind sailors. They're like a Portuguese man of war.
Ooh, those are vicious to get tangled up with.
Yeah, they are. I don't know. Whatever. This is a scaleless fanged fish. That's an ugly looking thing. Holy crap, that's ugly.
Well, roll it down. I can't see.
Oh,
it.
you can't. Sorry.
There we go. Oh, that looks vicious. That looks like, ooh, man. I would not want to fight that thing.
That is ugly. Let's see. They have an extra
Oof.
weight. They've got an extra fright when the fish turned out to be alive when they found it. It was identified as a long-snouted lancet fish. It's an uncommon nocturnal predator that usually stays well away from the shore. The large fangs are used for chomping crustaceans, squid, and fish, including other lancet fish. The stranded
He's not
fish.
very friendly, is what they're saying.
No, he does not look friendly. The stranded fish was released in deeper water, but later turned up on the shore again, suggesting it was too sick to make it back out to sea. What the hell is this thing?
That looks like, wow. It's got to be a whale carcass of some
That's
sort.
what I would
I'm
think.
going with.
That's what I would think. A lot of people who saw it believe.
You know what? Oh, you know what it is? I know what it is. This is what happened to Jabba the Hutt when the Star Wars trilogy came to an end, that he was no longer needed, and he had that eating disorder where he just kept eating, and it finally got the best of him, and this is, unfortunately his life spiraled, and he's been living under bridges and on the street for a long time, but finally he succumbed, and this is where he's at now.
Okay, well, you can tell that's the case because of the paddle ball and the ball that are next to him, where he was right in the middle of a game when. Anyway, this actually turns out to be a basking shark, the remains of a basking shark, which is the second largest shark species on the planet. It was so big that this had to be removed with a bulldozer. That's pretty gross, and that's it. That's it for our list of strange things that have washed up on the beach.
All right, well, there you go.
So what's chat think about all that stuff? What's chat think about all that?
I don't know. Chat says I'm stupid, but
They do? Why do they say that? They don't say that, do they?
I don't know. No one's laughing at my stupid comments, but I don't know.
You have said, I don't know,
Should we
5
keep doing
times.
this, guys, after the political show? I don't know. I'm trying not to say and whatnot.
So you don't substitute one crutch phase for another. Just don't say anything.
Then we have awkward silence.
No, we don't. We don't
start
have
looking into my eyes.
Oh,
I start
no.
looking deep into your eyes. It becomes a thing.
No, it's
People
never.
start, starting rumors.
It's never a thing. There are no rumors. He did.
Yeah.
I mean, what we need to do is spend a little time, I guess, screening the articles.
No,
here.
I think half the fun is just opening it up and just going for it, whatever it is.
Oh man, yeah.
And we just go for it. It is what it is.
We can do that. We should take calls when we do this.
Oh, can you take calls?
Yeah. Yes, we can take calls.
You're facing the right way to see the light blinking?
Yes, I am.
Because that was a problem for BBB show because you were spun around the other way.
Yeah, I was looking at this computer for that most of the time. Yeah.
All right, cool.
All right.
Well, I guess we're done for the night. 2 shows in one night.
Yeah.
Shut up.
All right.
So does this mean I have to talk to you tomorrow now?
Yes. You always talk to me tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow's Saturday, right?
Yeah, look at you. You were up late
Yeah,
2 nights in a row.
It's late.
You're up late 2 nights in a row.
It is 9. I know, it is 9:49.
It's
way past my bedtime.
I have not been to bed before 3 a.m. Well, actually, that's not true. After I got back from Atlantic City, I went to bed early a couple nights. I couldn't. It took me 4 days to catch up on my sleep from Atlantic City, and we didn't do anything.
Wow.
We didn't do
home.
anything.
I flew home, missed that night show on Monday, and Tuesday morning, I was swinging a hammer.
Yeah, well, I was working. I just had to go to bed early.
So I think I think your problem is that you didn't get moving. You just went and sat behind the computer, behind the desk.
Yeah, that could be it. That could be
If you
it.
would have got out and got physical, I think you would have had a different outcome there.
That's a good point. I think you're probably right about some of that.
Yeah. But sleep is overrated. I'll do it when I die.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well,
now.
people seem to like this, so it's informal. It's fun. It's supposed to be just a good time, and so we'll keep doing it when we
so
can.
smash the like button. Smash the like button if you wouldn't mind, because there's 21 of you in chat and only 5 smashes on the like button. So
Good
come on,
point.
we can get that up.
Good
We got to
point.
improve those numbers. Get
Good
those
point.
numbers up.
Good point. Okay. All right. We don't have a theme. We don't have anything, so we're going to leave you with this nice. I know we can leave people with.
Oh boy. Oh Jesus.
What happened?
I don't know. I lost the audio.
I love this. I love your facial expression in this. You look so damn concerned and focused. All right, everybody. Thanks for hanging in with us tonight. We'll see you.